registered about 902 trucks, and I think over the course of, we opened parking on Wednesday for the trucks that we have inside our dinner event. We got 24 inside here, and outside we've parked a total, including the 24 inside, of 756. So a little bit shy of what we expected, but the weather and some of the projects just weren't finished on time or weren't on our side. So we're incredibly proud of 756. We believe it's the biggest single truck brand number probably in the Southern Hemisphere. Very difficult to prove these things, but we have our friends over from the Clarendon Classics, which is an Australian truck show, and they told us the best they've ever achieved is 505, and that's rumoured to be the biggest show in Australia. So we're going to take 756 as a record until somebody proves otherwise.
Impressive. So where did the trucks came from? All around New Zealand? Can you tell me even overseas?
Nothing from overseas. We've obviously had some trucks that were imported in the early 60s and 70s. From memory, I haven't had too much of a chance to walk around, but we've got our good friends from Royal Bush. They've probably come furthest from Invercargill, and I haven't had a chance to see some of the Northland guys, but there's a lot of Aztec loggers have come down from Northland. I think that we had a split of around about 100 from the South Island and the remainder from the north. So it's an amazing effort. For me, it's all about the customers. This is an event we put on for the owners and the operators and the drivers, and it was all about getting them together. You can see them standing around yakking to people they haven't seen for ages. There's some great trucks here. We've got some very famous historical examples. A lot of people that have been restoring gear for a couple of years. Some brand new trucks that you can see inside the pavilion that were bought for that occasion. Yeah, it's just probably for me about the people, I think.
What do you think makes the Kenworth brand so special?
God, that's a really difficult question. I think the fact that they're custom. You can't just go and buy. We often get phone calls from people saying, how much is a Kenworth? And it's like, there isn't a standard Kenworth. Everything is different. The interior colours, the seat colours, how many gauges you have, and it's putting your mark on a truck. No two trucks here will look the same. Even in fleets, there's a driver that will have a different coloured aerial and a different LED, so it's probably about that, I reckon.
Do you think the brand is looking for another 100 years from now, especially with all the technology, with
it is interesting. Yeah, it's probably the question we're asked the most is what next or where next. We see some stuff out the States that Kenworth's working on with people like Toyota on hydrogen. Lots of electric trucks, they're already about in the marketplace, and PACCAR produces a lot of those in Europe for that market. So I'm not sure what fuel we'll be using, but if hydrogen would definitely seem to be the direction that the industry is looking towards. I'm not sure on a timescale for that, but New Zealand already has hydrogen trucks on the road, and there's a number coming into the marketplace, so who knows what they'll be running on.